When researching the PhD program in international relations that's best for you, don't be shy about reaching out to current graduate students at each program that interests you. You can often find their contact information online. You may also want to consider asking questions like, what classes are offered that count toward the PhD in international relations? How long do students usually take to complete the PhD program? How many students are enrolled in the program? Where do recent graduates find jobs? Are experts in your subfield on hand to serve as advisors? How many PhD students does each advisor work with? What's special about the program? Will you be required to teach undergraduate classes? Is the department known for taking a particular political stance? And what is it? And does the school offer night classes, online courses, or online PhD programs? When you're down to a handful of universities, the time has come to start applying. Though the process and requirements vary from school to school, most schools have standard requirements that include getting the right credentials. If you don't already have a master's degree in international relations from a campus-based or online program, you need a bachelor's degree from an accredited 4-year college in order to apply for a PhD in international relations. While it doesn't have to be in international relations, your college major should be relevant to the field. Making contacts. Get in touch with potential advisors at each school before you submit your application. Email professors who you share your interests and area of specialization to let them know you plan to apply. Avoid the form letter trap by mentioning how much you enjoy the professor's latest article in scholarly journal such as the Journal of International Affairs or the International Studies Quarterly, or the paper he or she presented at an academic conference you attended. Taking standardized tests. To apply to get your PhD in international relations, you need to take the GRE or Graduate Record Examination and submit your scores. International students must demonstrate their proficiency in the English language by passing the TOEFL test of English as a foreign language. Learn more about those exams and how to prepare for them at worldwidelearn.com. Asking for recommendation letters. Most schools require 3 letters of recommendation from former or current teachers who know you and your work. Ideally, your recommenders should teach courses on international relations or be members of government or political science faculty. It's always smart to provide each one with a copy of your academic resume and 1 or 2 papers you are particularly proud of, not necessarily from that professor's course. Submitting a stellar writing sample. If you already have a master's degree in international relations, you can submit a writing sample of several chapters from your master's thesis or a paper you submitted to an academic journal. Otherwise, choose one substantial essay or several smaller papers you wrote for a course in or related to your desired area of specialization. Take some time to reread your sample and make any necessary edits or updates. Getting some real-world experience. The strongest applicants to PhD programs in international relations have experience working in the field, either as full-time professionals or as interns. You don't have to have a bona fide job or internship under your belt. Highlight past study abroad and travel in your application. If you're interested in getting your feet wet, look for internships and other opportunities in place like that. The Council on International Educational Exchange, the Public Policy Internship Program, the American Foreign Service Association, the Council on Foreign Relations, the U.S. Department of States and the United Nations. No matter where you get your PhD in international relations, it could pave the way for you for a long, rewarding, influential career. In an increasingly global world, our future depends on forging connections that transcend borders, ideologies, industries, and systems. With a PhD in international relations, you could be a major part of these vital efforts.
Visit Worldwide Learn for all of your education resource needs.